I've been talking to some people, loudspeaker designers to be specific, and they told me that I should put these bottles towards the middle of the top panel rather than the front, which is where I had them. And so the idea here is to see if these things are going to move at all when I crank up these speakers. All right, so we're gonna do this test. I want you guys to just sit down and I'm gonna try my best to capture this. If they move, I'm being told that means this panel right here is moving. So we're about to find out right now. We're gonna crank it up to the same volume levels as before, okay? We're gonna do the same thing. Please, as always, I appreciate your support. Hit the like button, subscribe. I am not feeling happy, but let's see what comes out of this. Again, it will be the same track. You heard it before. If you hate it, mute it. Okay, so I saw not too much movement, if I'm being honest, very little in comparison to what I saw when I had the bottles right here. Okay, so I was told that if I moved the bottles closer to the center, which is what I have done here, right? And the bottles behaved in the same fashion as when they were here, then this whole entire plate is probably vibrating. So the structure of the speaker is not as rigid as we thought it should be. I don't know if you guys can see this, but right now there's no music playing, right? And I dare to say there's a little bit of movement in the water. You can see that, right? See that? Let's do this, man. Let's stop fooling around here. Let's do the craziness. Let's do what you guys have signed up for, excuse me. These are the $12,000 Magico M pods. All of these footers are shipped out with Magico M series. However, with the Magico M's, you only have 6 of these because each speaker uses 3 per side. But in the case of this speaker, you need 4. 2 in the back, 2 in the front. So these are, as I said, $12,000. And if you can see them, they thread right inside the speaker, right underneath the speaker. This pin that looks like you have a grenade, I'm gonna try to pull it out with one hand. You pull it out, meaning this activates the footer. So, what do you guys think? Should we get to work? This is not going to be easy because we have to use that heavy plate, insert it under the speaker, and begin to use some special jacks, which let me show you right now. These right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we need to do. And I'm going to do it in a very dangerous way. Probably something that none of you watching me should ever do. All right, please don't do this at home. Don't try it at home. I don't want your Q7s to fall on top of any of your electronics. But I am a one-man operation here. And I'm going to attempt to do something that should never be done. It's a heavy plate. So we got to insert this. It's got to be easy. Does it here? All right. Here we go. So we have it in there. I repeat, I do not advise that you do this on your own. Okay. I'm turning both of them. But I'm very careful here because this is a 700-pound speaker. You don't want to fool around with something this heavy. Now what I'm trying to do is unscrew. There you go. First one is out. Second footer is off. All right. Second footer is going in. Nice and easy, nothing too tight. And this is good to go. But now I have to lift the front. So let's work in the front of the speaker now. The speaker is almost coming off the floor. And that's as far as I want to take it. I'm a little bit afraid of what I'm doing, scared that this thing is going to come on top of me. And we should be good to go. Now you see what's going on under. So we got to put the speaker down, plant it on the floor, and hopefully it's leveled. Let's wait and see. Hi, baby. Careful.
I couldn't open the door.
I know. Good night, baby. I'm working. I love you.
What's this thing?
Microphone. Give me a kiss.
Mm-hmm. Are you doing a video?
I love you. Yep. I'm making a video right now.
Oh, it's recording it?
Yep. Okay, so it's done. I removed the critical mass LS 1.5 footers, and we inserted the amp pods. Now, remember, I only did it with one speaker. What we want to see is if the water inside the bottles is going to move in the same way as it does under the critical mass footers. So you ask for it, I'm going to give you exactly that. So what I'm going to do is grab the bottles, place them in the same spot where they were, and we're going to let it rip again. All right, guys, so the time has come. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm gonna give it some volume. Oh, wow. Here we go. All right, so as you saw right now on the video, you did not see any movement on the water bottles. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put the water bottles towards the front, as you can see at the moment, and see if we get any sort of movement with the M pods. So far, no movement with the M pods. And here's another interesting fact. You ready for this? Let me show you. I didn't even engage them. Didn't even take the pins off the M pod. I literally just screwed them on and did nothing else. So you are seeing the M pods even without this pin, which activates this particular footer. You still see the footers do their job, which is really cool. So now we're gonna try it with the bottles on the front and see what happens. Wow, nothing. Wow, wow. What the hell? Okay, so you guys saw this. No movement whatsoever with the M pods under the Magico Q7s. You all saw it with your very own eyes, very clear. All of you saw what happened. Indeed, the M pods are absolutely mitigating any sort of vibration on the cabinet, on the top plate of the loudspeaker. I don't know, I just don't understand how, with such a crazy cabinet like this at 750 pounds, weighing so much, right? The speaker can still vibrate like that on the top of the speaker when seated on aftermarket footers. Maybe these critical mass footers work different. Maybe they're supposed to do what they're doing. I don't really know. But I may have a conversation with the owner of the company to understand why this could be happening. We're going to get some answers. We're going to get to the bottom of this. For now, it looks like the M pods are doing a better job. Hopefully, you have enjoyed this content. You can appreciate my work and subscribe, showing me that support by liking this video. Do not forget to check out my website, jaysaudiolab.com, for more high-end audio components. Gear that I am sure would more than satisfy many of you out there. Thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.